Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is 3 Buck Theater, and this is not going to go over well with some people. No, it is not. People gonna be mad. There's gonna be lots of videos complaining about this, but so far, I think we have to kind of realize that in this particular situation, Amber Heard is gonna still stay as Mera in the DCEU. There's been a lot of people out there that have been calling for her termination, both figuratively and like literally. There's been some very, 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 very angry people at her. And it makes sense when you look at the Justice for Johnny situation. Amber Heard, in my opinion, not a good person, not even that great of an actor. But Warner's at this point is definitely going to be standing by her, and that is going to cause a bit of a problem. There are people out there that are going to sit there and go, no, I'm not going to watch Aquaman. I'm not going to engage with Aquaman. I'm not going to do it. I think they will. I think they will. This is a situation that's bad, but let's be fair. Let's be realistic. It's a situation that's bad, but there's contracts and there's money and there's merchandising. And there's a lot more cogs in the works, in the machine that people out there want to acknowledge. And I understand the guttural response, and I don't like her either. And I think they should replace her with Emilia Clarke 100%. But this is the path they are choosing to take. So let's talk about where this information is coming from. And as in all these situations, like I say, take this with a grain of salt. This is coming in from Mikey Sutton's Geekosity, who, again, Mikey is a friend of mine, and he just posted an update on the situation saying Amber Heard officially confirmed staying on in Aquaman 2. And keep in mind, Mikey has been making his way around the world in more ways than one with this information. So he's got a pretty decent track record. So keep up with it here. So he says Amber Heard has not left the building. The social media backlash against Heard, including an online petition to have her removed from Aquaman 2, resulted in unconfirmed gossip that Warner Brothers would fire her as Mera for DC Films. As I reported on the YouTube channel Pop Culture Minefield on August 12th, WB had no intentions of letting her go despite the scandal brewing with ex-husband Johnny Depp's UK libel lawsuit against newspapers, the publisher of the British tabloid The Sun, because they did accuse him of being a wife beater. And that is an absolute lie that Amber herself allowed to be propagated. And she was able to use the Me Too movement in order to further her career and to further her narratives. And again, she's not a good person, and I don't like her at all. But we're talking about business here, and business is a much different situation. And this is why she's not going to be let go. And I even said she wasn't going to be let go when I first talked about this. She's a big problem. And I thought it would be too big for Warner Brothers to ignore, but apparently they're willing to overlook this. They are willing to not engage with it. And by all means, to be realistic here, the fact that they haven't said anything kind of shows you specifically where things are. Now, per Deadline, and this is what they're reporting, Depp has requested that his other $50 million defamation lawsuit against her to be delayed until March to June 2021 because of scheduling conflicts with the filming of Fantastic Beasts 3. Heard has agreed to meet on September 11th to talk about the postponement, making sure that it would not entail any prejudice to her, much less unfair prejudice, with her expectation of shooting Aquaman 2 in 2021. This confirms that Heard will remain as Mera, officially backing up Mikey's original report. Now, his sources do go on to say that no matter what the outcome is for either trial, Warner Brothers is not expected to remove her from the franchise. Warner Brothers refuses to render judgment or take sides, especially since both actors are signed to major theatrical franchises for them. And look, I'm just going to be realistic here. When Ezra Miller, he choked that woman out, we all saw it. I mean, the context there is a bit murky, but there was no charges ever filed. And Warner Brothers put him front and center for DC fandom and The Flash. They didn't remove him from The Flash, and everyone thought they were going to remove him from The Flash. Warner Brothers seems to be at this point, as much as they are about backing directors, they're about backing the talent, which you could take that as a type of loyalty, because think about it like this. They're also backing Johnny Depp. They didn't remove him from Fantastic Beasts when this information came out. They could have removed him from Fantastic Beasts. In fact, David Yates and J.K. Rowling came out and supported Johnny Depp. And so, in this case, they're just not going to remove Amber Heard. They're going to just more let sleeping dogs lie and let these particular situations play themselves out in court, and in maybe the court of public opinion, but they're not going to be engaging in any of that. And as weird as it is to say, that's actually a good thing. right? It's actually a good thing, because when I say it like that, it's not that I'm taking a side, that I'm defending her. I'm not. But we talk so much about cancel culture in our society. We talk so much about cancel culture in these scenarios. Someone says the wrong thing, someone gets canceled for it. There's accusations without evidence. They get canceled for it. But people who do bad things don't get canceled, or sometimes they don't get even anywhere near as canceled as they should. And we always get mad at these companies for getting involved, right? We do. We get mad at these companies when they get involved. In this situation, the company is not getting involved. And as a result of that, I expect there to be a lot of anger at them for not getting involved. It is such a weird place to be. And it's not to say, again, I have to reiterate this because I know people out there are going to try to take what I'm saying as some kind of defensive Amber Heard. No, replace her with Amelia Clark. That is my take on it. That is my thought on it. That is my belief on it. She's not a good person, and I'm probably not going to watch her in anything else she's in because I have no interest in it, but I do want to see Aquaman 2. I got to suffer through it. And like I said, they showed her in the Snyder Cut trailer, meaning that scene is still in the movie. This time it's a little bit different. It's the original version, not the reshot stuff with her being battle wounded. This is going to be something entirely different. And ultimately, it is what it is. We have to live with this. I mean, and I'm just going to put it out there. I'm just going to kind of leave it with this. The people that are hardcore DCEU that want her gone are probably going to come out and go, I will boycott Aquaman 2. I will boycott anything she's in. Screw her. Justice for Johnny. And you're going to see YouTubers doing the exact same thing. But in this situation, Zack Snyder is backing her up by keeping her in the Snyder Cut to maintain true to his vision. So now it's a bit of a quandary, isn't it? It's a bit of an interesting quandary. Do you boycott Aquaman 2 but still support the Snyder Cut? What do you do? It is a very, very, very tough situation. Oh, and I'll admit that. I will fully acknowledge that. But it is a situation that we find ourselves in as a fandom. And I just want to say that as much as I want her gone, I appreciate Warner's keeping their hands out of it. And I wish more companies would do the same. Let these disputes play out where they belong, in the legal system. That's where they need to be. I might be alone in this thinking. You might disagree with me in this thinking. And that, my friends, is entirely okay. That is entirely acceptable, and I want to hear your thoughts about it. So let me know down in the comments section what you guys have to say about it. Be also sure to come over to facebook.com/groups/3buck theater and get in on the conversations over there. You guys can submit your own stories, talk to me directly. It's a great way to do that. And of course, live streams will be returning. I just need to figure out my schedule because this new job is, it's a crazy thing. Working for the United States government. All right. I will talk to you guys all later. Have yourself a great day. Thank you again for watching, and peace out.